Nintendo commercials. The Nintendo Switch is here. It's like super almost here. And while I haven't quite seen Nintendo Switch commercials yet, we have gotten the one look at the system through this trailer here. While I can't quite say I can relate to having a lavish rooftop gaming party with all my millennial friends, I think the majority would like to agree that this was a pretty solid and grounded first look at the system and its potential functionality. But Nintendo definitely hasn't always been this tame. Far from it. Over the years, Nintendo has had some truly crazy approaches to selling their projects, and today I want to give you guys a brief window into that world. We're going in roughly chronological order today, starting with the NES. Crazy Nintendo commercials. Here with the original NES is this wonderful ad goading kids to defeat their challenging games.
We are Nintendo.
Who is this guy? Oh no. Oh god. No. Why? Why does everyone have the most horrific synthesized voice here? You can barely understand what they're saying, but god, it's creepy.
You cannot beat us, even with your robot partner.
Okay, to be fair, he might be right with that one. Have you actually tried playing Gyromite or Stack Up with a ROM? Okay, what on earth did they do with Lakitu? I guess they only had this sprite to go off of, but man, it is creepy to see the cloud talking of all things. This is such a terrifying commercial. I can understand the ad concept. Our games are hard, you think you can beat them? But when the challenge comes from Lucifer himself, I don't want to play that game anymore, no thank you. Next up is Kirby's Pinball Land, a 1993 ad that uses a brand new language. I'm not kidding. Just listen to this absurdity.
Some play games that go, and some play games that go.
Man, that is obnoxious. How do you get to the hearts of 90s kids? The answer is apparently onomatopoeia.
Well, now there's Nintendo's new pinball video game called Kirby's Pinball Land.
It takes them 12 seconds to say pinball, video games, pinball video game. Oh god, poor 90s claymation Kirby. Just look into his eyes. It's honestly just agonizing how long it takes this guy to finish a single sentence.
All you do is keep Kirby as long as you can. Get Nintendo's new Kirby's Pinball Land for Game Boy, and we'll bet you won't go.
And fart noises to close it out. Now that's how you get to the kids. Actually, farts helps us segue into our next ad for Yoshi's Island.
When is too much too much?
Oh.
To find out, we crammed everything into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. 60 more levels, massive enemies, huge Yoshi tricks. All
Ew. Ooh, this is just unappealing. No. Oh god, no! Why is this happening? Oh, I don't get it. I don't get it at all. This man, overeating is an analogy for Yoshi's Island. He's got a lot of food, the way Yoshi has so much content. But why does he explode at the end? Our game has so much content that it's actually too much content. It'll kill you. It's actually unhealthy for you. Please do not buy it. You will die. I just don't What does it say in the bile and guts there? Play it loud. Well, they certainly did do that. Next up is Pokemon Red and Blue. While it certainly doesn't have the shock value of the last one, it's still a pretty weird way to introduce North America to this new RPG.
Hey, little buddy, want to ride?
Well, that is not suspicious whatsoever.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, that isn't suspicious at all. That line might actually be my favorite delivery in this entire video.
I'll be right back.
Oh, they're gonna get Star Wars, aren't they? Oh, somebody stop this madman! Oh, they're dead! Oh, that's actually clever. This is like the smart way to do the Yoshi commercial. We crammed all this content into one tiny game. No one had to explode for us to tell you that. Still terrified me as a kid, but it was one of the first ways I was ever exposed to Pokemon as a franchise, and I'll never forget it. Next up's an ad for a Nintendo 64 game. Well, this one isn't technically an ad from Nintendo. It was a Nintendo exclusive game at the time. Oh, I'm sorry. I have this one recorded on VHS, so it's connected to a Snuggle commercial. Give me a sec. JK, it's actually an ad for Battle Tanks. Oh my god, they just obliterate this thing. Explosions, fire, spitting up cotton. This poor bear just gets wrecked. For the sequel, Battletank's Global Assault, they brought the bear back, $6 million man style, only to be crushed by the tanks again. Of course, 3DO had all kinds of legal trouble with Unilever, who owned Snuggle at the time, and claimed the bear resembled their own mascot way too much. And different ads were taken on and off the air. But 20 years later, I say it was worth it. These are hilarious. Moving to the GameCube era is an ad for Luigis Mansion. Well, this is awkward. First he's close, but then he's far away. Oh, but then he's close again. Will this hot young millennial achieve his dreams of macking on the goth chick? Wait, where is he going? Where is your hand going, young man? Where's your head going? I just want to remind you kids, this is an E-rated game. Leave room for Jesus! Well, that is one way to sell Luigi's Mansion. Not the correct one, but it is one way. And are you ready for the Shyamalan tier twist? She was a GameCube the whole time. Your guess is as good as mine here. Want to see him mess up Fire Emblem in 15 seconds? Well, let's move to that.
The drums of war are beating. No man can be trusted.
What happened to Dorcas?
I put poison in his mutton.
Build an army. Trust nobody. Fire Emblem. Only on Game Boy Advance. Rated everyone.
Game Boy.
That's it. That's how they introduced the West to their first Fire Emblem game. Casual laughter at poisoning someone to death. Why the tagline, trust no one, in a game about making friends under an army that trusts you? You see, it's funny because murder, that's the joke is murder. It's a good one. It's a very good one. Very deep and complex, because murder's normally bad, but they make it good with the smiles that they do after it. Yes. And why is Dorcas the person that gets poisoned of all people? You know, the guy fighting to raise money for his sick wife, so that she can, be healthy again. Nailed it! Here's an ad that played in Canada for the Gameboy Micro. Just want to say, I love the Gameboy Micro. It's strangely comfortable, high quality, and it had a real headphone jack unlike the SP. But back to the ad.
How addictive they truly are.
Okay, I know I said I love the Micro, but I think that mouse loves it just a little bit more than me. Date your GameCube, hump your Game Boy, it's perfectly normal, it's Nintendo. Next up is a line of ads that played in the mid-2000s in Japan called Hot Mario. But my absolute favorite one is this one for Mario Kart DS.
S'il vous plaît. Oh no, come on! Mamma mia, per favor!
I don't even have any commentary. This man is just such a treat. Just look at all these faces. Downright wonderful. This man is literally the spirit animal for Mario Kart. I know how you feel, Luigi. No wonder they gave him the death stare. And last but certainly not least is this long-form ad made to promote the WiiWare Grill Off with Ultra Hand game. This thing is 3 minutes long, but I'll spare you the existential crisis and just share some of the best bits. Oh, I get it. He's got a grill and they're grilling. And this actress looks thrilled to be doing the chicken dance.
Go head to head with an opponent. Best score wins.
Oh my god, wow, you really can't explain this one. It just assaults your eyes and...
Sorry, neighbor. This game's available to Club Nintendo members only.
Oh man, Club Nintendo? Rest in spaghetti, never forgetty. Oh, here's a T-Rex now.
Did you know that the original Ultra Hand was one of Nintendo's first hit toys, released in 1966?
That's actually a solid Nintendo fact. I just never thought I'd be getting this information from a giant meat woman. Oh, easy come, easy go. Unlike most of the ads, this one is obviously self-aware. But wow, is it something special? It's almost like a meta commentary on the strange Nintendo ads that came before it. All I know is that Nintendo has tried some downright crazy stuff to sell their games over the years. While I don't know if I can say for sure that these ads worked, I can definitely say that they left me with something I'll never forget. Good luck on your upcoming Switch commercials, Nintendo. While I can't say I hope they'll be as crazy as the ones that we've seen today, I do hope that this system is crazy good. Thank you as always for supporting this channel. If you want to dig into some more Nintendo history, you can check out my Nintendo Space World series right here, which shows the first reveal for some of Nintendo's older platforms, the same way we just got the Switch revealed. Also, if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel by clicking here. I've got a ton of Nintendo Switch videos coming up, and I hope that you'll stick around to check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with more Nintendo content.